video, we will be talking about how to install CentOS machine via VM using Vagrant. In our last video, we talked about how to install CentOS machine using just directly on the VirtualBox. But in this case, we'll be using Vagrant to install CentOS machine. All right. I've taken some steps before making this record, but they are just few and basic steps. The first one that I did is that I created a directory in the root directory of the user, that's the admin user of this Windows machine. Then from that, within that DevOps directory that I created another directory called CentOS, because I intend to have a lot of directories within this. So that's why I specified CentOS out and created it. I seed into it. Then I initialized Vagrant. This is basically what I did. Just this that you can see here. So Vagrant in it. Then I provided a box name. In this case, since we want to install CentOS 7, I provided CentOS 7 box image, and you can easily get that from just Vagrant Cloud. Then this guy here, I think I use him a lot. Gerling guy. You can just search for his name. So just come over here, search for CentOS, and you hit the enter key. Then this is the guy I'm talking about. Gerling guy is a good guy. I use most of his releases or boxes, so for Ubuntu, for every other things. So we'll be using his CentOS for this, and then you can use any other one as well. It doesn't matter. I just prefer this guy for some reason. All right. So once you do that, then this will be created. A Vagrant file will be placed in this directory where you run Vagrant in it. So then you can now use Vagrant up to provision the machine on your VirtualBox. So that's the next thing that I'll be doing now. So I'll just use Vagrant up. You should be aware that this will require internet connection, so you should have access to the internet. We're doing everything here from Vagrant init to Vagrant up. You should be connected to the internet. You see, no usable default provider could be found on your system. Vagrant relies on interactions with third-party systems known as providers to provide Vagrant resources to run develop. The easiest solution to this is to install VirtualBox, which is available for. What could be the problem? I have installed VirtualBox. Then what is likely the problem? This is actually a lesson, guys. I've been saying this for quite some time now, that when installing some of the prerequisites of Vagrant is to enable virtualization technology in your BIOS settings. So this system is a new computer system, and I haven't enabled virtualization technology, just to show you guys what will happen when you try to use VMs on a VirtualBox. This is the error you are going to get. It's not that I have not installed VirtualBox, this VirtualBox on my system, as you can see, and at the same time I have the latest Vagrant application. So the main reason why this is happening is because I have not enabled virtualization technology, and we are going to do that. But first, let me show you that we have the right Vagrant file. So that is not the problem. Can you see? We have the right Vagrant file. You can see that is not the problem here. The problem is we haven't enabled virtualization technology, and that's one of the main conditions to have Vagrant running in your system. So that is simply the cause of this error here. Something else that a lot of people do forget as well is that Vagrant is not a GUI application. Vagrant is a command line application, so you need a CLI terminal to be able to use it. In this case, I'm using Git Bash. So in other cases, you might use in fact, you can even use the command line, the default Windows command line. So That is all you need. So enable virtualization technology, have VirtualBox installed. From there you can start using, but without those you won't be able to use Vagrant. So I think the message is clear now. So all right, see you in the next video.